Assalamualaikum and hi. Welcome back to MCRTP channel for the new episode of Infrequency. My name is Ekmal and today's episode is about my story. When I was in second grade, I was once kicked out of my house. Have any of you ever been kicked out of your home by your parents? I'm sure you must be wondering why I was kicked out by my own parents. This story begins in the year 2010 when I was in second grade. I made a significant mistake at school which I deeply regret and will never repeat. This mistake led to my father immense anger to the point where he was willing to kick me out of the house. The mistake I made was bullying a classmate to the extent that my parents were called by the school principal. The school principal told them that the cases that I have committed are almost got me expelled from the school. My father was deeply embarrassed by my unethical behavior towards my classmate. After returning from school, my father does not talk any word to me. I was worried and something does not feel right. As soon as we arrived home, my father suddenly entered my room, took all my clothes from the wardrobe and threw them outside. He then told me to leave the house immediately. I never expected that my father was so serious about his directive. I had never seen my father this angry. I cried and pleaded to my father and not to kick me out, and my mother tried to persuade him not to do so as well. However, he still turned to his order to kick me out. Unexpectedly, at the age of 8, I was kicked out of the house. I could never imagine this incident could happen. As soon as I was kicked out, I cried in an attempt to seek sympathy from my father, but that did not soften his heart at all. I had to live and find my own way. My father told me not to come back home ever again. I thought that I would never saw them ever again and cried my heart out. Fortunately, I suddenly remembered about my relative house that was located 3 kilometers away from mine. I immediately headed there to their house with hope that I could persuade my parents through them. As soon as I arrived at my relative's house, I explained what had happened. They felt sympathy for me and let me stay there overnight. Without me knowing, my uncle called my father to inform him of my whereabouts. The next morning, when I woke up, I saw my parents in front of me. I thought I was dreaming, but it was real. I felt relieved and scared at the same time because I'm afraid that they're still angry with me. However, without thinking any further, I immediately hugged and apologized to my father, promising not to commit any wrongdoing again. I beg as I can to make him forgive me. This incident taught me not to take things lightly as they can lead to negative consequences in life. Without us knowing, our act can lead to our doom if we ignore the consequence. Thankfully, my father forgave me and bring me back home. That's all from me. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and wait for more videos from us.